Fine.
What do you mean? That's what we do.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
You know that reminded me
You
of, you
you
remember
did
like
not.
everybody.
the THQ or whatever? That would like they were like a sound company or whatever, and they'd be at the beginning of movies, and it'd always start with.
Is that what you
You
meant
remember
then?
that?
Where
Yeah,
it cuts
yeah.
off?
Both of you cut out.
Oh man.
How's it going,
Should we?
boys?
It's
You
gone all
know,
right,
it's been a week.
to say the
Yeah, it's
least.
been a week. It's been a week.
You want to talk about it at all, or you want to just
Nope.
pretend it
I
didn't
think.
happen?
Well, we can't pretend
Well,
it
I
didn't
mean,
happen.
for this episode.
But I think, let's have some fun today. I want to have some fun today. I don't want to, it's been too much. So let's have a good time. Let's just laugh a little bit, cry a little bit, but good tears, and have a good time, you know?
Good tears.
But good
Good
tears.
tears. All right, so today we're gonna bring out the wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel. Oh, it's
Oh,
above me. The wheel.
I have to hit watch stream. You don't have to hit watch stream?
I do. But the
Oh.
wheel.
The wheel. The wheel.
Ryan, you have to point like this
The
way.
wheel. This
No,
way?
no, yeah, that way.
This way?
And
The
then Josh, you have
wheel.
to point to your right,
Your
left.
other right. The wheel.
The
That's
wheel.
so off for me. I don't know why I'm always different than you guys. I can't hear you
You
if you
did
don't push
not
the
key
button.
up.
See, this is the issue because God knows if you were on push to talk, you would also forget all the time.
I would
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. It's tricky. It's
Anyway,
tricky.
so the point of the wheel is to help us just choose random topics to talk about. Rain randomly generated all of these topics at one point in time, and we threw them on the wheel, and let's give her a spin.
And we didn't proofread them beforehand, so it's totally random.
So
And we're just
spin
gonna
that wheel.
talk about whatever lands up for as long as we want to, and then we spin it again and we see how
Oh,
it goes.
how do I unmute this? Oh,
Interesting. If clouds were made of something other than water vapor, what would be the most fun material to have them made of? I say cotton candy
I mean, cotton candy is the
because
obvious answer.
that's the obvious, or like pillow material, which is another obvious
Pillow
answer.
material.
Yeah, so they're
It's
like
all
soft.
memory foam.
Yeah, like memory foam. Yeah, so you can actually sleep on a cloud.
But then planes couldn't fly through them, and we'd have problems.
Yeah, this is a hypothetical.
Yeah,
What are
it's a
you talking about?
hypothetical. Yeah. Or planes would have to adapt to have like blades that cut through.
Yeah, but then
You know,
we'd
like
have pillow chunks falling from the atmosphere.
then okay, I hear you. What about how ships, like big ships, have like icebreakers, like ice cutters, so that
Uh-huh.
cut through the
Uh-huh.
ice? You would just have that on the plane, but instead of ice cutters, it's memory foam cutters, which is just anything sharp. Like
Yeah,
it's
a
not a
giant blade.
it's not a tough material. But then they would just cut through, and then that wouldn't break them apart. It would just like separate the clouds. But then there'd be smaller clouds. So
Hmm.
it doesn't damage the ecosystem, but it allows planes to get through them.
Also,
Sure.
how do these memory foam clouds stay in the air?
Uh,
They
Magic.
remember.
I don't know. The memory foam is not actually gonna become a cloud. We're
Look, we
just
live in a world where
hypothetically.
it's equivalent to water vapor. Yeah, where the density of the air is such that memory foam floats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna
Th-
actually happen.
Yeah, this is just a hypothetical. What's your answer? Anybody have any other ideas?
It's gonna be all made of basketball skins.
Skins.
Basketball skins.
You know, the leather thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, but the basketball skin.
Like the bumpy orange rubber material?
Yeah, the aerodynamic thing.
Huh?
This man's never touched a basketball in his life.
What do
Anyways,
you,
you know, the little bumpy things on it that help it so it doesn't.
Yeah, the
Makes it
orange
more.
bumpy rubber
Yeah, yeah,
material.
it makes it more aerodynamic
Is
when
that?
being
I thought
thrown.
it made it grippier.
That too, probably. I'm not gonna deny
Okay.
that.
I don't know how basketballs work either. Don't worry.
According to Google's AI, basketballs are made of several materials. The inner bladder.
The
So,
mitochondria.
yeah, it's a
usually
powerhouse of the cell. We
usually
know
made of
that.
rubber or latex. That is what holds the air that allows the ball to bounce. The
Right,
cover,
sure.
made of
Uh-huh.
leather, rubber, or synthetic composite,
Mm.
typically cut into panels that are sewn together to form the spherical shape, and the windings. Made of
Is that
polyester or thread, the windings are wrapped around the bladder to help form the ball shape. The more winding a ball has, the better it is.
Oh.
Okay, and
So it's
that's
like the
it.
brain. The more wrinkles you have, the smarter you are.
Hmm.
And the more
Mm,
windings your basketballs have, the better it is.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
says that. So um,
Show us.
this image says hold
Share
on,
with the class.
give me a second. I have to scroll down to the image. So this one is on a basketball buying guide, but
I'm not buying any basketballs anytime soon.
Well,
this
this might influence you. Maybe now you know how it works, you'll be like, "Wow, I
this
need one
one
myself."
says there's a bladder, the windings, the carcass, and the cover.
The carcass. This one added a whole other layer. What is? It's
Rubber.
just rubber. Interesting.
Anywho. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what clouds would be made of. Why?
Just
'Cause why not?
just the cover though, you said.
Or the
Yeah.
carcass.
Yeah. Because why not?
Okay, yeah, why not? You're right. What about you, Ian? You got any ideas for clouds?
Um,
They're all
They should
made of filament.
they're all made of the character Cloud from Final Fantasy. It's just a bunch of him
I
in
just
there.
no.
Giant swords raining down.
Oh no. Then the airplanes are gonna really have a problem.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to fly anymore.
And
No, I can't think. I mean, cotton candy is the only thing that comes to mind.
Hmm.
all right.
Okay.
Next
All right.
question.
Next question. Spin that wheel again, baby. Would you still wear clothes if they didn't serve any purpose, i.e., for warmth or modesty? What would you wear instead? Like, okay. I guess it depends on what the societal norms are and what my
I feel
socialization
like
is.
if it's from the very beginning, if like when I was like born into the world and everyone was just naked or whatever, we didn't have to wear clothes whatsoever, you know, the whole world would be nudist. If it was like right now out of suddenly, that'd be weird. I would
Yeah, I
still
think that
be
would be.
wearing clothes.
But then I feel like if we all just lived in a nudist society, we wouldn't have clothes to begin with. So it wouldn't be a question of would you still wear them because you would never have worn them initially. So it
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have to be humans of like cosmic radiation blast humans, and now we don't get cold, and our society is like we don't need clothes for some reason. Well, then why would you still wear them? I guess I don't know because you're used to it and because
But
they're
clothes are
comfortable.
also just for protection, like, from the sun or from
Yeah.
like objects and stuff. Like,
They're
So
also for style.
yeah, fashion,
another way to individualize yourself.
self-expression. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess yes is the answer. And
Locking it in.
what would I wear instead? I don't know because everything would then just be a type of cloth.
Yeah.
I wear a hat and bow tie. That's it.
All right, rock that hat and bow tie, buddy.
And I will. I
And
will.
like a
All right.
loincloth.
No,
Nope.
just hat and bow
Okay.
tie.
Yep. That's all you need.
I said what I said.
So that's called dapper.
Anyways, next question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a head the size of a watermelon or the size of a pea for the rest of your life?
Watermelon.
Probably watermelon, so my brain could still function.
I mean, are we assuming that it functions the same way, or is it just like
Well,
genuinely
no,
like
but if your whole head is the size of a pea, like you're not
Where
gonna
do
have
my
a
eyeballs
brain.
go?
There would also be the size of a pea, probably, or a
Well,
pea's
they can't
eyes.
be their own pea because
No, they'd be the pea's eyes. The eye of a pea. Like if a pea had eyes, it would be that size. You know what I mean?
sure.
sure,
I,
but watermelon is the way to go.
watermelon is the only answer here, and I feel like
And
some
also,
people's
I
heads
don't
are
want to be
already
like
the size of a
a
watermelon.
regular sized person with like this big of a head.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing, right? A pea is so monumentally smaller than a regular head, but I feel like watermelons, like, it wouldn't be that much bigger.
Yeah, you just
You know what I
be
mean?
oddly. You'd be Hey
Yeah,
Arnold.
you would go side. Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold, you would just
But
go.
what if it's a watermelon up, so you're like kind of elongated?
I mean,
Can
Then
that's
you
you'd be a
fine.
can you
pinhead
You look
can
good
from
you
with.
such
or
great pinheads.
You could wear a
can
lot
you
of
or
hats.
could you orient the I know, Josh, you know how many times I had to start that side. Can you orient the watermelon? So like you get to decide which
No.
way the you just
Y-
get whatever you get?
Yes, the whole world decides to have watermelon heads, but there's the horizontal watermelon heads and the vertical horizontal.
What about the diagonals?
Yeah, that's what I was
We
gonna
don't
say.
speak of those.
Oh,
Oh,
we
are they the
ostracize them?
outcasts in the society?
They are the outcasts, but then the whole world's gonna become a a war of the verticals and the horizontals.
But
And
what
then
if there's crossbreeding? Do you have a diagonal child?
No,
oh, what would happen
crossbreeding.
if you
So if a
crossbred?
vertical and a horizontal have a child, which way does the kid's head go?
This is an important
Flip of the
question.
coin.
Oh, so wait, how does that work? That's the how genetics works. One has to be dominant and one has to be recessive.
You do realize this ain't a real situation.
No, Josh, I thought that this was real. I thought the watermelon wars were on the horizon, and we need to figure out how to solve these problems for when the time comes.
Josh doesn't like putting real logic into fake scenarios.
Because it's ridiculous.
So what
But that's
side
what
would
makes
the
it fun.
diagonals what side would the diagonals take in this watermelon war though?
They
They're
wouldn't.
they would take their own side, but then you have
Oh,
the northwest,
yeah, and the
diagonals.
northeast
No, I think all
diagonals.
the diagonals would be on the same team.
No, because some will
Now,
be this way and some will be this way, and they can't cohabitate.
Yeah,
Because
because
yeah,
if
they.
they have
obviously
a child, straight. And now it's a
straight.
vertical. Now
they
it's a vertical.
and he'll be a normal kid.
Yeah.
So the horizontals are the lowest of the lows in this case.
I think so, actually. I think we figured it out. You don't want to be a horizontal.
Well, but you could
'Cause at
say if
least
two horizontals have a kid, I mean, it could meet in the middle and be
no.
straight.
There is no middle. It's parallel.
Could be-
Parallel. Yes.
Middle could be here.
But see, this can go to this. Or maybe this can go to this. Oh my gosh. So wait, this I think we all agree that vertical head is the high end of the caste system here.
I
I think you
guess,
want to be
yeah.
a vertical head. Diagonal, you can go either way. Horizontal, you don't want to be horizontal.
No, no one wants horizontal. You can never wear headphones again.
You can never wear headphones
Why
again.
not?
Hats fall right off your head.
Well, they have
They're
to make
not.
special horizontal ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
and they're
thinking
not.
like earbuds, not like these.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
And you have to go all the way over there to like put in the earbud.
Hats won't fit. Hats won't fit. You can't wear a hat.
No.
Arnold wore plenty of hats.
Yeah, it's just a little spot on the top
Yeah, that takes a lot of
and
balance,
a
though.
tiny little hat.
Yeah.
You could always just put like three hats next to each other. Also, watermelons are not that long.
Depends on the watermelon.
Over the years, though, you know that genetic breeding will result in taller heads and longer heads. They will select for the most extreme
The
cases
biggest
to create.
watermelon was 350 pounds.
See, that's pretty big. That's
Oh
pretty big. That
man,
would crush the rest
imagine
of your body.
birthing that.
No, you would die.
A horizontal
You would
watermelon
die.
head.
You would die. You'd be dead. There's no birthing. Even
Just
a
like
C-section. Even a C-section is not gonna work. It would just burst out the sides.
Like the alien.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. But honestly
Yeah.
somehow worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd rather
Anyway,
have an alien.
See,
All
but
right, I think
when it's a baby, the head would be small enough to fit through.
that's what you
yes,
think.
yes. I'm with you. I'm with you. However, horizontal is still going to be a pain in the ass compared to a vertical one.
Horizontal is not going to be fun. Agreed. That's again why vertical is the top of the hierarchy. And that's why horizontal is lamented because not only is it worse, but also you hurt your mother in the process, and nobody wants a horizontal baby.
It's true. It's true.
Yep. All right.
Anyways, on
Are we
this,
done with this one?
yeah, I think so.
All right. I think we really did what we could with that one. I'm very proud of us. All right.
Cultivated
Here we go.
watermelons can be over 24 inches in diameter.
That sounds like a lot of inches.
That's 2
2 feet.
feet.
Yeah. All right. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest?
Squirrels.
I think
Raccoons.
squirrels will be pretty rude. Yeah.
It's
Pigeons.
definitely a rodent of some sort. I
It
feel
could be a
like.
pigeon.
Yeah, but pigeons are just rodents with wings, so they still count as to what Josh said. Everybody knows
Rodents
this.
with rings. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
bats.
Yeah.
Josh likes to
No.
talk to pigeons.
I do
Pigeons
talk
are
to
weird.
pigeons.
I mean, good for you. I don't like birds and I don't like rodents, so.
They like to be in our parking structure and he'll just start cooing at them.
Oh, I know, and they
It's
poop
true.
everywhere, and the floor's
Yeah.
covered in bird poop.
Yeah.
Inside, indoors. It's an
Hmm.
underground, and it's still covered in poop.
I mean,
Impressive.
I wouldn't say underground, but
Well, I guess, yeah, it's just inside, but still. Pigeons would be probably. Oh, geese. Geese. They're assholes anyway, and they can't even talk.
It's true. They
They would
just
just
honk at
start
you.
yelling at everybody, dude.
what would be the rudest dog breed?
Rudest dog breed? I don't know dog breeds well enough to answer that question.
Is it like a
Chihuahuas,
Chihuahua?
maybe? Yeah. Well, I don't know if they'd be the rudest, but they'd be the loudest for sure.
I was thinking Pomeranians. It's definitely some sort of small dog.
They're like stuck
Definitely
up.
a small dog. I think Pomeranians are just like pompous. I don't think that they're necessarily rude. They're just like kind of, hmm,
I'm better
mm."
than you.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. But I think Chihuahuas would be ruder than a Pomeranian.
Nah, just misunderstood.
Maybe sometimes, but generally, I think that they're just yappy.
I think cats would be pretty rude.
Depends on the cat. Johnny's cats are both very sweet. Except Bart likes to get into trouble and crawl behind the bed and then can't get himself out and give me heart attacks because I don't know he was there.
Yeah, Bart's internal monologue is just parkour.
Parkour, parkour! And then he gets stuck.
And then he sees himself in the mirror and he's like, "Oh shit."
But he's a sweet boy. And Penelope's a sweet girl too. She's just shy. But I think some cats would be pretty rude, for sure. Yeah. I still think geese. I'm putting geese on the top of the list.
I'm still saying squirrels.
I'm going
Ian,
with
what's your.
pigeon.
Okay, alright. Agree to disagree.
Because they would like talk trash at you and then poop on your car.
Yeah, but they
Probably.
are trash, so whatever.
They are trash.
Alright. What's the next one? If you could only eat food that was the color green for the rest
I'd
of your
die.
life, what would you miss the most?
Oh.
Everything else?
I
Like,
die.
that's like lettuce, broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprout. It's like vegetables, and that's it.
Am I allowed to use food coloring?
No.
Loophole?
I feel like it has to be originally
Mm,
green.
oh,
It
Josh is
doesn't
saying
say
naturally.
that. The prompt doesn't say it.
Technically, it doesn't say it, but Judge Josh said that it has to be natural.
Who died and made him judge?
He's
Ryan.
the wheel man. He's the wheel man today. Therefore, he is the ultimate judge. If you want to be judged next time, you be the wheel man.
I'm running OBS. I can't do everything.
I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. Even though I just made up the rules.
As I'll say.
Okay. Let's just hypothetically. Let's just go with it has to
Okay,
be
so
naturally.
I would miss pizza,
Yeah.
chicken tendies, and French
Absolutely.
fries.
Yeah. Mhm.
Pizza.
What if you only make French fries out of potatoes that are too ripe, and so
You're
they're like kind
not
of green.
supposed to eat
That
green
will poison you.
potatoes.
I know you're not supposed to, but I'm saying if you do, you can technically eat them.
Well, I guess I'll go out eating what I love.
Yeah. What
It
better way
won't
to
even
go
taste
out?
that good.
You don't know. Have you tried it?
No, I'm not going to though.
That's fair. So yeah, I think chicken tenders,
Like
French
so I
fries,
googled
pizza.
green foods and this is on the list. Avocado, kale,
Okay.
asparagus,
Yeah.
spinach, colored
Yeah.
greens, green beans, kiwi, broccoli, edamame, lettuce, appletini.
Edamame is just green beans. Just like grilled green beans or whatever.
No,
Not
they're thicker. They're more like peas in a pod than a green bean, but they're I think of similar family.
hmm.
Appletini. So there's drinks available for you.
There's drinks
Mountain
available.
Dew.
Mountain Dew, yeah.
Bell pepper, bok choy, green tea, arugula, celery, cabbage, pear, pistachios, edible seaweed specifically,
Well, you don't want to eat
lime,
the non-edible seaweed.
basil, and green goddess dressing.
So you can have some really diverse salads, and
And,
that's
and an
kind of
apple
it.
teeny.
An appletini, yeah, for the
And
rest of your life. You know what? I'm wondering what would that do to your body if that was your diet, like all day, every day for the rest of your life?
so can I have like pizza with pesto sauce all over it? Does that count as a green food?
No, because the bread isn't naturally. Josh says it has to be naturally green.
Oh well.
Bread isn't naturally green. Cheese isn't
So I
naturally
can't
green.
make pesto pasta either.
Pasta is not naturally green.
Um.
You can make like a kale noodle or something like that.
Oh.
uh,
You're like, oh, I'm not about
I
that
was
Oh.
life.
I was gonna say technically you can make noodles out of whatever you want,
Yeah, but like kale
but
sucks.
like, do
So
you or
I
should
mean,
you?
I guess you can. Like you can get fancy with it. You can get jiggy with it. But like, I don't know if the results are gonna be what you want them to be. But yeah, you can try. I mean, do whatever you want. It's your life.
I'd just
I'm just
die.
wondering. I'm just wondering what would happen to your body. Like, would you be healthy if you just ate green
No, there's
naturally
zero
green
sources of
foods?
proteins on this list.
Don't do pistachios have protein? Because like peanuts have
No?
protein.
Do
Peanuts have protein.
pistachios have protein?
And like almonds are pretty healthy snacks.
25 grams of protein for a cup.
So
A cup.
just eat a lot of pistachios. You'll
Make
get some
pistachio
protein.
milk.
That's true. Pistachio
Oh,
milk, is that legal? Are you
I
is
allowed
that
to do?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't know. I could have been making that up.
Oh.
But if you can make
I mean, they have
almond
almond
milk,
milk, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there is pistachio milk.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could
It
drink
doesn't
that
seem
because
that
it's
far off.
made from pistachios, which are green.
Originally.
Yeah. So I think that qualifies. What do you say, Judge Josh?
A 6-pack of pistachio milk is $38.
$38.
Who's getting a
That's
6-pack?
that's over $6 for one thing.
Well, it's 6 like little 11-ounce cartons.
What?
11,
It's
I
six
mean,
bucks for this?
yeah, like a single serving.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
All right.
All right,
Nuh-uh.
moving on.
All right.
Spin
Did
that
we answer the question?
wheel. Yeah, pizza, chicken tenders, and French fries.
Oh, that's right. All right. If you could only speak in movie quotes for the rest of your life, which one would you choose to start with? I don't know.
Like which quote
Which quote would you
or
choose to
which
start with?
movie?
I mean, it's kind of the same question, I guess.
I'd be like,
Um,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
oh, I was thinking Star Wars too.
I was
But the first
thinking
one
like
that
I
came
hate
to,
these snakes.
That's Indiana Jones.
yeah, because the first thing that came
That's
to my mind was "Don't tell me the odds," but I'm like, that doesn't really work here. But
those are
you
all
got,
Harrison Ford.
yeah, well,
all,
he's
all
he's an
three of
icon.
us started with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, we did. He's legendary. So I guess we're starting with Harrison Ford. On to the next.
Yep. Next question.
Good question, Chat
I mean,
GPT.
I feel like most of us already talking a lot of movie quotes
I know.
sometimes.
It's definitely a weekly thing for me.
If you could
If
create
you
a
could
new holiday that was celebrated by everyone, what would it be called and what strange traditions would it have?
a new holiday celebrated by everyone. I like the inclusivity. That's fun. Oh, but then it's got to be something that like wouldn't ostracize people. Cause I was like, oh, chocolate appreciation day, and everybody has to eat chocolate with every meal. But there's some people who can't eat chocolate.
It's simple, Ryan. You just make One Piece Day.
Oh yeah, One Piece Day, and then everybody has to celebrate One Piece. And if you don't know
Yeah.
what it is, then you have to read the first
But what about that
chapter.
guy whose League of Legends name was One Piece Sucks? That wouldn't
One
include
Piece
him.
is no,
Yeah,
it would
One
have
Piece
to
is
include
trash.
him.
It,
Yeah.
it would include him. It just, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate naming.
I mean, look, he would have to do something, and he could complain about it. That's part of celebrating. I feel like it's expressing your opinions on the beliefs. And it says what strange tradition. So the tradition would be you wake up and you read the first chapter of One Piece, and you're
No,
like,
you
yeah.
wake up and you have to start off each day by listening to the One Piece rap. That's how you
And
started off
then
the
and
day.
then you watch the fan episode that they came out with because it was very lovely. And then you talk about everything you love about One Piece. And then you pray to Oda for his health and safety and ability to finish the story. And then you go about your day and you can do whatever you want. But you have to wear the Straw Hat Jolly Roger somewhere on your body for the whole day. It could be a
And that's
pin, it could be a hat. You could get the flag and just wrap it around you like a cape.
So is
It could
this
be a
like
if you have a
a
sock.
tattoo, you're set.
is this like a St. Patrick's Day situation where if you
Yeah.
don't, we get to like hit you or pinch you?
Yeah, you walk
Well,
off the plank.
yeah, a good one, Josh. You have to walk the plank. That's right.
What plank?
The plank in
The
this metaphorical situation.
the plank.
Where's the plank?
Everyone knows what it means. Every city has its own plank, and you have
They
to
all get
walk
one
off of it.
installed for One Piece
Yeah,
Day.
you have to have it
Yes,
installed. Yeah, and it's at
it's
City
a
Hall.
worldwide
It
situation.
has to
Everyone
Where
be.
has a plank
does
now.
it lead to?
It usually like some kind of pit.
Not a body of water, a pit.
Oh, there could be water in the pit. I'm not gonna tell people how to live their lives, but
Yeah,
some
it might
kind of
have
pit.
rained the previous
It
day.
could have
It's not
rained.
like a
Yeah, it could be.
pool or the ocean or something. It's just a
Could
pit.
be, yeah. Like you know how in South America,
It's the Rancor pit.
it could be a Rancor pit if you want. We can cross franchises. That's fine. But like you know how in South America, I forgot what they're called, but there's like these holes in like the ground that lead to deep dark caverns that like Aztecs and stuff used to do sacrifices into. Could be one of those if you have one of those. Cenotes. That's what they're called. Cenotes. Have you heard of those?
Uh, I have not. I was just thinking bore pits.
Bore pits.
Yeah, just pits
Josh,
filled with bores.
what holiday would you create?
Uh, National Pikmin Day, where everyone has to have a little bud on the top of their heads.
Cute.
It's got like a little leaf, the bud itself, or a flower.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you don't wear one?
Get
Well,
thrown into space.
someone has to offer you one, but you have to wear one.
Oh.
What if nobody
What
offers you one?
I guess you're not really celebrating it, are you?
it does say you have to celebrate by everybody and strange traditions. That's pretty strange. What else is that it? You just wear a flower and then you're like,
Well, no,
hey,
everyone has to represent one of the colors of the Pikmin, so you have to have some sort of thing. So like if you're the red one, you have a giant nose, like just a little pointy nose. If you're a blue one, you have like little gills.
what can you just wear the color?
You can wear the color, yeah.
Okay. Is there gonna be like an Olimar person that like people have to follow behind then? Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
if every city elects like the Olimar and whatever the other named characters are? I don't care enough. And then you have to like at one point in the day we take a siesta, right, where everything stops, and you have to find an Olimar to follow behind, and then you all do just like conga lines for fun.
Yeah, you all do on lines. There's
Yeah.
always like the captains around,
Yeah.
and someone whistles you, and you happen to be within earshot. You have to go to the new
Yeah,
group.
I like that. I like
Okay.
that. That's fun. And you could play like dodgeball or something. so that like to do something team sporty with strangers. That could be a really good time, actually.
And then at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it hits nighttime or whatever. Uh, you have like the giant onion dome thing,
right. Of course.
but the onion dome is actually just a firecracker that you have to like put something underneath it to activate it. So you like
Mm.
hit it, and when you hit it, the fireworks start.
Oh, that's fun.
And
That's
yeah,
fun. That's pretty cool. I like that. That sounds fun. What about you, Ian? What's your holiday?
So I kind of thought of two. Just when you said inclusivity, I just thought of like a national, international, like just Humanity Day where we just celebrate each other and being people on this planet. Because I
That's
feel
pretty
like
cool.
people don't celebrate that enough. Everybody's like, and you know, to help people, you know, think about each other and celebrate, you know, that we're all here together. I don't know what
Ian made a
traditions.
serious answer.
You said inclusivity, and that's where my brain went. Uh, I don't know what traditions there would be other than just like, you just reflect on like,
You have to go up to a stranger and give them a hug. Can't know them.
sure.
Yeah. At
And
least
then
3 hugs.
and then the other one I thought of was National Stitch Day, on June 26th,
Hmm.
and you the motto of it is Ohana means family, and family needs nobody gets left behind or forgotten, obviously.
Obviously.
And you have to spend the day with your family and uh celebrate and just be with
blood
them.
or chosen.
Either.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, is it does found family count? Because not everybody has great families that they want to spend time
You
with.
know, whoever you consider your family, you can spend the day with them.
Respect.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, those are good ones. All
What's
right.
the time at?
And also, you have to wear Stitch ears.
Can it be ears of any of the experiments?
Sure.
Okay.
Or you can wear a Lilo dress.
Okay. All
No,
right.
no Nala.
That's a lion.
Huh?
Yeah. Anyways, next question.
You mean her name's Nani, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lilo's sister. You threw me off with Nala. I'm like, that's not the character.
If you could only live in one room of your house forever, which room would it be and why?
Our office. Why not?
Oh, I'd probably say the bedroom, and I'd just move my desk in there.
What about
You're not
food?
pushing your button.
What about food? I think the kitchen and you just move a bed and like if you can move like a bed of some sort and like your computer in there
But you
so
don't.
you could
I don't
eat.
have a kitchen big enough for that.
I know. Well, so what's the solution then?
Well,
You bring the fridge into the room.
The fridge is finite though.
nuh-uh.
Yeah, there's only so much food in the fridge. Are you allowed to replenish it?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you pick your bedroom and you put a microwave in there, you put a hot plate in there, you put a refrigerator in there, you
We're
put a freezer
basically
in there.
dorming in a little studio now.
Yeah, you just make it a
Yeah,
little
basically.
studio. Yeah.
Can I loophole and knock down all the walls in my house?
No, but that does make me think if you just buy a studio apartment, you're already living in one room for your entire life. So like that's just people do
For
that
your
every
whole
day.
life, you can't leave the studio.
No, you
No,
can't.
you're
It's
there
You
yours
forever.
now.
you can't
Yeah.
move out. You're there.
It's
Studios
in the
are a
You
trap.
contract.
own that
Once you buy
spot.
a studio, you can't move out of the studio. It's in the contract, I feel like.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. That's how
But
real
yes,
estate
the
works.
office is where I'm choosing.
Okay,
Okay.
What's our time at?
36.
Okay, we can do a few more.
If you were a fruit,
Roll up.
what fruit would you be and why?
That's
I
a banana.
mm, that's a pretty
No,
good
like
one.
change my mind. Mango.
Orange.
Mango. Are we just picking our favorite fruits?
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
Strawberry.
Okay,
All right.
moving on.
Next
All right.
question.
There is no
I'm not
why.
it. There's no why. Just well, it's my favorite fruit, so I guess that's why.
Because they taste good.
If you were a vampire, what would be the least disturbing thing about sucking blood?
Just what?
What would
At
be the
least
least
serve.
disturbing thing about sucking blood? Um,
It wouldn't be the taste.
feeling energized afterwards, probably.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not disturbing. That's like, oh, I feel good now. I
yeah.
have energy. It's
I
Yeah,
like,
just
that's
had
just like
my
a normal
5 hour
meal.
energy.
yeah, it's like you ate a meal and now you feel good. Maybe a little bloated, but that's not disturbing. That's just normal.
I mean, I guess that would be the least disturbing thing, right?
I mean, if you're a vampire, is any of it really disturbing? Because this is what you're used to.
Probably at first, yeah. Like you're not
But
used to
but
like
what if you were
killing people.
born a vampire?
I still
And
imagine, yeah, like because you're still a person. You gotta get used to like killing people or whatever.
yeah, and I would say like maybe the act of like biting on someone's neck or whatever is like not for everyone.
Yeah. Well, do you have to bite the neck? I feel like people you like vampires usually do because you get that jugular right there. That's easy to get. But like you bite an arm or a leg, it doesn't have to be the neck.
Sure, sure, sure.
Might
No, you
take
gotta go
longer.
for the jugular.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
I'm gonna say the
straight from
least
the
disturbing
source.
thing, huh?
Straight from the source, right there in the neck.
Yeah,
Just
straight from the source,
go for the
right
heart.
in the chest. Yeah. Yeah, least disturbing thing is the energy afterwards.
Yeah.
Would you want to be a vampire? I'm gonna just tangential question.
Nah.
Why?
Well, because like I wouldn't be able to cross any running water source. That's like a whole thing with vampires. I had to be asked.
Mm.
I had to be given permission to enter any establishment.
But then once
Eh,
you are, you can just go and come and go as you please.
No, once you leave, you have to be given permission back
Do
again.
you? What?
Yeah.
Let's look up the rule. Someone look up the rules of
Okay, so
vampirism.
according to Google AI overview,
I don't like the Google AI. Can I just
okay,
say that? Continue. I mean, you can continue. I'm just saying, like, it's weird, and I don't think it's always accurate.
blood drinking. Vampires must drink the blood of the living to sustain their immortality. No
Sure,
reflections. Vampires do not have reflections in the mirror.
that's fine.
Avoid sunlight. Vampires must
Right.
avoid daylight. Avoid
Classic.
silver and garlic.
Okay.
Avoid.
Oh, no more Italian food.
Just
There are
put.
no Italian vampires.
I mean, there's garlic in a lot of food. Avoid holy artifacts. Avoid
What?
crucifixes.
How do you know something's holy?
They can sense it.
You
I was gonna say, do
you
you have
touch
like
it
a
and you
thing?
burn.
No. Do you
Avoid
have to? Can you just sense
running
it?
water.
Running water. So if it's stagnant, you can cross it.
Yeah,
Does it eat? Okay. I want to nitpick this. If it's a slow trickle, does that count as running water?
Yeah.
'Cause it's
yep.
not really running; it's trickling.
It's running.
it's it's walking.
Yeah, it's walking water. It's not really running.
It's on on a light jog.
Yeah. Still not running.
uh, avoid revealing your true nature.
Is that
Eh,
just a safety thing?
Probably. Avoid giving dark gifts to the unworthy,
what if I want to?
What does that mean?
such as children, the maimed, or the crippled.
Those are the unworthy?
Or the gifts.
Yeah, I'm confused.
No, those are the
Here's a child.
unworthy. Those are the unworthy.
Wait, but what does giving dark gifts mean?
Uh,
I don't
What
know what is.
constitutes a dark gift? Like
I don't know.
something.
This is from the Laws of the Vampires as revealed to Armand by Santino.
Okay.
Sure.
Those
Yeah,
sound
And
let
like
me go see.
and
trustworthy
rule number
sources.
2 is that the dark gifts must never be given to the crippled, the maimed, or the children, or to those who cannot, even with the dark powers, survive on their own.
Is the
Be it
dark power just turning them into a vampire?
I have no
Or like
idea.
giving them a tome or something like that.
Be it further
Oh.
understood that all mortals who would receive the dark gift should be beautiful in person, so that the insult to God might be greater when the trick is done.
So it is turning somebody into a vampire.
I guess.
So you get to
Guess so.
choose that? You get if you're a vampire, you can choose who you turn into a vampire or not?
I guess so.
Oh man, vampires are so cool. I would be a vampire.
I
I think that
would.
could be fun. I'd have to move somewhere less sunny. Also, what's the rules? If you
Ohio.
wear like a hat and you like shield yourself from the sun, are you able to go outside?
You just always wear one of those big sun hats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like a cloak,
Uh,
maybe.
it also
like
says
long gloves.
avoid destroying other vampires
Okay.
unless you're
Oh no, I'm
ordered by the
going for
Coven
them.
Master,
Oh,
and you must lead the old and mad into the fire.
lead the old and mad into the fire?
Yeah, the Coven Master must lead the old and mad vampires into the fire when they can no longer serve Satan.
Yeah, obviously you only
Were
want the strongest.
vampires always satanic? I just thought they kind of. I mean, I guess so because of the
I don't know.
religious
That's from
stuff,
the
but
same rules from that Santino guy.
I thought they just kind of did their own thing.
Mm-mm.
Do you have to serve Satan, or can you just go be a vampire and have a good time?
I don't know.
You can crawl on walls and ceilings.
Well, you could turn into a bat, right? You can fly. You
Yeah,
have super strength and super speed. That'd be. See, I feel like
you
it'd be
you
fun.
age extremely slowly.
Extremely slowly. I think it could be fun.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Especially in this day and age, I'm sure there's like vampire hunters out and about that have no other thing to do right now.
I mean, did you watch that one TikTok of the lady who said she met a vampire in New Orleans?
No. What?
I told
Why
you
don't
about
you
Or
that.
send me
least
this stuff?
I told you about it.
Send it to me.
I'm pretty sure I played it for you.
CCM.
CC
Yeah,
him?
yeah. CC me on those emails, dog.
Pretty sure I sent it to you.
No, you never send me anything. And then when I send you stuff, you take 3 weeks to watch it, and then you don't say anything about it.
Dragon. Dragon.
So rude.
Am I wrong?
Anyways, next question.
I'll find it for you when we're
Alright.
done.
I like the vampire one. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
How
interesting.
have we never talked about vampires on this before? I feel like it should have come up at some point.
I don't like in a Halloween stuff.
Yeah, in this
Or
Anyway,
in general chat.
moving on.
Ooh. The world is a vampire. That's also one of my favorite psych episodes is the vampire one.
If you
It's a
could
good one.
time travel, but only to the past or the future, which one would you choose and why?
Future.
Aren't those the oh okay,
No,
got
but
it.
they're saying you could only go forward or you can only go backwards.
Got it, got it. I was like, are those are the options? Yes, time travel would be there.
That's why it says but only. I would go to
Uh,
the future because I think the past would be cool and the past is something I would like to see. Like if I had the option to do other stuff too, but I think seeing what the future looks like would be more interesting.
you know what's so funny where my mind went to with this? I'd also choose future. But in my head, I'm just like, all right, I'm in the kitchen. I need to microwave something for 3 minutes. All right, time travel 3 minutes into the future.
God.
You don't have to wait those 3 minutes.
Nope, those 3 minutes, boom, instant.
And he calls me impatient.
That's so funny.
I'm just saying, if you have the ability, why not use it for something like that?
I feel like
It's
you
your
could use it
power.
for something a little more profound than that.
Why does it have to be profound?
I don't. It doesn't have to be. I just feel like if you could do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It could
yeah.
be
I
whatever
mean,
I want it to
you can
be.
do whatever you want, buddy. I support you. What about you?
Listen, I'm just saving myself on those 3 minutes mentally.
I
I
heard
would
chefs.
probably also want to go to the future because I would hope that it's better. But I would want to go to the past to see it because that'd be cool, and to maybe change some of the events. But then you never know how that's gonna actually affect
Yeah, you
things.
can't change
True.
events. Time paradoxes, dude. Those never end well.
Yeah, well, it's not ending well right now.
Except for in Meet the Robinsons. That's the only time it ended
maybe
well.
somebody already messed with the timeline.
I mean, it's possible. We are in the bad timeline right now, I feel like.
We're in
I
the
don't know
Probably.
how
bad
we got.
multiverse.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
next
next
question.
question. Let's do like two more, maybe.
Yeah, depending on how long
Or
they take.
we can go rapid fire.
Okay, rapid fire, go.
Let's get through all of them. I'm just kidding. If you could talk to your past self, but only once, what would you say?
Don't look back. Leave your ignorance to hell.
Probably some advice about like I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Some sort of advice to get through the rough patches.
I'd probably tell myself to not get that nose surgery.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, the
I
good
would tell
one.
my past self to leave a little dirt on their pillow.
Yeah, for the dirt man, in case
Mhm.
he comes to town.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I guess just like be more adventurous, be less afraid to try new things.
Get on those anxiety meds sooner.
Yeah, go to therapy, and you're probably gonna be a counselor, so let's start working towards that.
Yeah.
Next, go.
Yeah, next go. Rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire.
It's only so rapid. They think kind of slow.
Can you increase the speed?
If you could wear a mascot costume every day for a year, what mascot would you pick?
A mighty dolphin.
Who's whose mascot is that?
Someone
There's
somewhere.
a football team that's the Miami Dolphins, I think.
I
Yeah.
wanted to
He could
see
be
if
the
Josh knew.
oh
No,
he
I just
didn't.
want to be a dolphin.
Yeah, he just wants to be a dolphin. Can I be like
Why are you trying to at me? We all know I don't know.
yeah? Don't add him like that.
He's the one who
Um,
chose sports for for our episode.
um, does it has to be like a known mascot? Can I just wear like a fox? No, I feel like that'd be hot. I'm trying to think of
There's
Yeah,
a
some
they would all be
mascot
hot.
that's named Sourdough Sam.
Ooh, can I
What?
be Sourdough Sam?
He's
Is it just a loaf of sour bread? No.
You heard that too, right? No, it's a dude.
Oh, I don't want to be a dude.
It's
I already
the
am.
49ers mascot.
Why is his name Sourdough Sam?
I don't know.
Because he brings the
It
mother sour.
says he was mining for dough at the stadium before he joined forces with them.
What?
What lore is this?
What? It's you don't mind for sourdough. Why they could have just made him a minor. They're called the 49ers. Just make him a minor. Why you have why I get sourdough. That's what San Francisco's known for.
Sourdough Sam is the hardest working mascot in the NFL. Striking gold at Candlestick Park in 1994, Sourdough was drafted to the 49ers as the team's official mascot. Sourdough Sam is a gold miner that loves to have fun and pumps up the 49er faithful at every home game. Known for his love of sourdough bread, SDS would take the bread with him on a hard
Yeah.
day's work of digging in the mines. With his miner's
I
pick in the
already
air,
know way more than I care to know.
Sam leads the
You know what I
49ers onto the field at the stadium.
you know what I want what's that mascot name? Like Grimbly?
Fruit?
Gr Nope. Grizzly?
I changed my answer.
Gritty!
Gritty,
Gritty, yeah, it's the mascot for the Philadelphia hockey team, and he
the
just goes
Philadelphia
around
Flyers.
being a jerk all the time. That sounds like fun.
I changed my answer. My mascot would be Tracer from Overwatch. The mascot of
Does she
Overwatch.
count as a mascot?
She's the face of
She doesn't have
Overwatch.
a mascot costume.
No, Josh, she's
You
the butt of
can.
Overwatch. Pikachu, final answer.
Oh, I'll do Pikachu.
No,
We c-
I already said it.
we can do the dance like they do in those like TikToks or whatever. The three of us can just be
Sure.
Pikachu's.
What would happen if you mixed a hot dog and a taco together?
So do you have a weenie in a taco shell,
Yeah,
or do you have taco stuff in a hot dog bun?
that's called a chili dog. That already exists. So
It's true.
you have to get you have to put the wiener in the taco shell.
And
I
is
think
this
that's
a
also
crunchy shell?
it has to be. It has to be.
No, it has to be soft shelled. Oh, we had
No,
different
because then
meanings.
that's just basically like a hot dog. Because a hot dog bun is already soft and squishy, so you have to go with a different texture and make it its own unique thing. So you have to put it in a hard shell.
I feel like that'd be so weird.
Yeah, that's the point. If we're gonna do
No,
it, we gotta do it.
see, you get the soft ones, okay? Soft ones.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone,
Cut up- you cut up
universal side of soft one.
you cut up the weenies. You put it on the little tortilla. And you
Tortilla,
put some cheese on there or whatever, or
some rice.
ketchup and mustard or whatever the fuck you else you put on a hot dog. Then you put it on top of another one. Boom.
Ryan, did
Oh,
you
you
know?
make a quesadilla. But then that's not a taco though. It's got to be a taco.
Ryan, you know there's so many rules to when you can use a tortilla and for what. We have a stack of tortillas in a fridge, and apparently they can't be used for anything.
Why? What?
Yeah, they
Enlighten
can be
me.
used specifically for tacos.
Why can't you just?
Why are we not making tacos?
What about quesadillas?
No, it's really hard. I wouldn't recommend it.
What's hard?
The tortilla.
Oh, because it's frozen.
No, it's
It's
in
in
the
the
No,
fridge.
fridge.
It's refrigerated.
it's just a hard like tortilla made specifically to fry up so you can have a nice crunchy taco shell or
That would
chips
that.
if you wanna like put them into like little triangles.
So it's a special tortilla. Interesting.
Anyways, next question.
All right, I think we answered that one. All
All right,
right, let's
last
do
one.
like.
I'm
Okay, last one. Yeah,
If your life was a highway, how would you rate it?
all night long, baby. How
how
much would
much?
you pay for a ticket to the moon, and would you go?
If I'm paying for a ticket, I would go.
Yeah. So, but like, I don't know. Is it round trip? That's my question. Is it round trip?
I'm only
How?
paying if it's round trip.
Let's say it's a round trip.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd probably go as much as like $10,000.
Oh no, I would not go
I don't
that
have
much.
that kind of money.
I'm just
So,
saying that because I
500
feel
bucks.
like realistically that'd probably be like the minimum. Cause you think like traveling
Yeah.
to like Japan or something, the flight's probably like $1,000 to $2,000. We're
And the
talking about
moon
the
is
freaking moon.
10 times farther away than Japan. So,
Yeah,
at least.
10 times.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand that. I want to be at the point where it's like more regular travel, so like it'll be down to like $2,000. And then I can go and be like, "Whoa, this is the moon. That's pretty cool. Look, it's Earth." And then go back home.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do on the moon.
Although I really don't
Unle-
have any desire to go to the moon.
What
Same.
if there's a lunar city up there? Like, what if it gets to the point where the moon is like just another place to go? Would you
Lunopolis?
go visit? Yeah, Lunopolis. Which is
No, it
honestly a great name.
depends.
Thank you.
Like, like imagine it's like a vacation place, like any other place in the world that you can go to on vacation.
There's
We're at the
Disney
point,
Moon.
dude. You know that's the first thing.
They would
You know that's the
absolutely,
first thing.
absolutely make
Disney's
Disney
putting a
Moon.
theme park on the moon. It's all Buzz Lightyear, Wally, and like anything else space themed. Treasure Planet if they're smart.
The
Oh, that
real
would be
Space
cool.
Mountain.
Yeah,
The
where it's
real
just like
Space
literally a
Mountain.
mountain
Yeah.
in space. That would be pretty cool, honestly. All right, I'm going. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm buying the ticket right now.
I'm down.
I'm in. We're going to
Uh,
Disney Moon.
Disney, if you're watching, we have a great idea for you.
Please hire
Please
us.
give us like 2% of the profits, and we will be happy.
We'll take
All right.
1%.
All right, we'll take 1. You gotta negotiate
I
after.
know.
You know
It's
how
okay.
this
They're
works.
not gonna see this.
They come back with an offer, and then we come back with an
Fine.
offer, and we meet
We'll
in the
stick with the
middle.
2%. You can cut it out.
I'm not going to. I'm
You,
leaving.
I'm
you
not
can
going to the
you
moon.
can ask for 5%. Put whatever you
Let's
want
do
in.
5. We'll take 5%.
5% Disney.
Because, like, look, we came up with the idea. We gave you the marketing. We gave you the themes to go with. We already have a ride. I think that we should get a little bit of profit. Let's start at 5%, and we'll go from there. And we will help. We can help with the concept art.
We'll do whatever you need.
Yeah.
We'll bring
So
Star Wars.
To the
that's
stars.
Yeah.
to the stars.
I am
Yeah.
not going to Disney Moon.
Why?
He doesn't like
Treasure
going to
Planet,
Disney
Josh.
here.
Yeah, but now I have to wait in space.
But then you can jump up and down at least, and you can have some fun.
Our
'cause
feet wouldn't
gravity's
hurt at the
lower.
end of the day.
That's true. It wouldn't hurt
It's
at the end of the
true.
day. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You can like be doing backflips in line, just casually, Josh.
It's like
Yeah, you go whoosh 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 whoosh.
That'd get so old after like 2 minutes.
2 minutes at most.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you start doing front flips. Look, I can't do everything for you. Okay, you gotta have some creativity yourself.
I'm just not going to Disney Moon or the moon in
Ah,
general.
fine, me and I will
Wow.
go.
Yeah, tell me how it is. Bring a
He'd
postcard or
he'd
something.
prefer that. He's
Yeah.
always trying to pawn me off to other people when they go to Disney. And they're like, "Oh, take him."
Yeah.
Yeah, because you always tell me like, let's go to Disneyland. I'm like, I don't wanna,
Mm,
I
fair.
want to go with you.
but I don't wanna. It's expensive.
I
That's
understand
true.
that.
I'm not made of money.
I'm
I
not.
know.
Yeah. All right. I think that was a fun one to end on. Let us know if you enjoyed this format of random questions. And
And would you go to Disney Moon?
would
I
you?
was gonna ask. Will you
And
come with Ryan and I, or will you stay home with Josh?
that's true. Those are your only options.
And I know staying home with Josh sounds fun, but it won't be.
Hey, don't say that to Josh.
So
Josh,
fucking rude.
it's so fun. Whenever Josh and I hang out at home, we have a great time.
And you wonder why I don't want to go to Disney Moon with you.
Wow. Yeah, that's that kind of attitude that'll get you there.
I'm trying to entice people to go to Disney Moon.
Oh, yeah, by insulting me, I
I'm
see.
sorry.
You don't have to bring other
I
people
wasn't
down.
insulting you.
Oh no, just like oh, you're not gonna have a fun time with
Yeah, it's
Josh.
gonna be a terrible time if you hang
I
out
meant
with
Yeah.
I
Josh.
meant comparatively, like Disney Moon or Josh.
Yeah, keep digging your own grave. It's working.
Anyways,
All right. Thanks
have
for
a good one.
joining us today, everyone. We hope you have a great day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.